Well, I'm excited for this one. This is a kickboxer of the highest order. He has so many different kicks and punches in his arsenal and figures to try to keep this on the feet here, Tim.
The beautiful thing that he does is he throws that front push kick to create distance when a guy starts to get too close and wants to wrestle with him. He throws it, and the moment you're back at his range, he starts to blast high kicks. He doesn't always intend on landing him, but he beats up your arms with high kick after high kick after high kick. And as you get desperate, you start to run into knees, and he does not need much space to land a knockout punch. This guy is one of the best strikers we've ever seen in the UFC.
And if you don't find the striking range early against this guy, you could be in real trouble. All right, so here he is representing New Zealand and, of course, Nigeria. Enter the last style bender, Israel Adesanya. We've certainly enjoyed our time getting to know this young man in our fighter meetings. He has a high fight IQ. He's a thinking man's fighter, and obviously the physical skills jump off the film every time we watch.
Yeah, he's got it all. I mean, the guy has it all. And as you watch him walk to the octagon, he has a confidence and the air about him that many don't possess. He has always known he would become a champion of the world. He proved that he can do it. Now it's time to show whether or not he can do it again. Sometimes getting back is harder than getting there the first time. Let's see what Israel Adesanya can do to try to become the middleweight champion.
And certainly the discipline, the motivation, all that stuff is still there. And there was a definite intensity to him here during the fight week. We'll see if he can channel that into the desired result tonight. Our tale of the tape for this middleweight fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Jack the Joker Hermansson. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Let's do it.
All right, so another big spot in a career full of them for Jack Hermansson as this round gets underway. Gone is his 4-fight winning streak that put him in title contention back in 2019. But if you have any grappling deficiencies whatsoever when it comes to your takedown or submission defense, this is the last guy you want to see showing up in your bracket. Tried to go to the body, but unable to connect. Oh, spinning back fist lands. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
Look at that. Recognized he was about to lose position.
Adesanya's got the full mount. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Oh, how about that reversal by him there?
There it is. Now he's going to mount. He's got to find a way back to his feet.
Lands with the ground and pound.
Yep, got to be very careful there.
Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Oh, that's how you do it. Postures up and lands to the head. All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
Just over 2 minutes to go in round one.
Side control, he's pretty safe there.
All right, so he's got him in the north-south position now, DC. If you're the top fighter in this situation, what are you trying to do offensively?
I'm trying to force some sort of action from my opponent. You want him to turn to his knees to either give you the guillotine choke or allow you to try to chase the back. It's a tough position. Gotta watch his neck.
Oh, look out, folks. That is tight.
It looks like it's getting going.
Oh, so now he bails on the submission.
He bailed, and rightfully so. You keep the dominant position. Great job. Very smart fighter we got there.
Under a minute now to go. Hermansson's back in full mount.
Oh, he's got to be careful there. Yep.
Well, he's got his back now. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Hermansson.
Big ground and pound.
Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Adesanya. Round two next.
All right. That round was definitely not yours. We need this next round. Okay, you need to get back up. He's taking you down way too much.
All right, a lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it, if you would.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risk. What a fantastic round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, round two.
That was nice strike.
Oh, beautiful land there by Adesanya. You hear this crowd just eating out of his hand, oohing and on every time he advances.
I mean, he just captures your imagination from the walkout to the entrance when he's in the octagon, the fighting style. He just kind of has that thing that makes you want to stop and stare at Israel Adesanya. When you're in a clinch, you can pull down on the head and land these beautiful punches to the head.
The fighters separate.
And that's the danger in the engagement there. Good takedown defense by Israel.
Oh, a nice straight there by Hermansson. Oh, and so now he lands another combination, so it's never just one shot. There's always two or three coming behind it.
A lot of times people throw singular strikes. Not this gentleman. This man is striking 4 out of 6 in a row. What a great job.
Nice spinning attack there, and able to land to the body. 3 minutes to go in round two. Oh, nice jab by Adesanya. Closes the gap and gets the single collar tie now. Wobbled now. Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round two. There's that left hand. Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
Changing the position.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. 45 seconds remain in the round. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Hermansson. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now, and it's starting to show itself.
All right, that is the end of the round. Hermansson's bleeding pretty bad from the forehead here. Hopefully the cut man can nip that in the bud and make sure that that blood doesn't trickle down into his eyes as the next round begins. All right, so there's the end of the round, and on one side, thrill, on the other, agony after that knockdown.
Yeah, he was able to really damage him with that big punch. You see the hands, the speed, how sharp he is, how technical he is. It allows him to land in spots where his opponent is winging punches. Great strike landed, great punch landed to put his opponent down.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Oh, nice jab there by Hermansson. Slip that one.
He didn't like that left hand.
Oh!
You cannot sit this position. Referee will have no choice but to stop the fight.
Back to his feet. So at long last, he finally lands his first takedown after several failed attempts. You knew coming in that he was going to stay committed to the takedown, kept on trying, and finally got him to the ground. While working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Hermansson. These ground strikes are starting to add up. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Adesanya's attempt there is blocked by the opponent. All right, looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
And there's a takedown attempt. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Both fighters exchange in the pocket here.
He's hurt again.
We have crossed the midpoint of this fight. Looked like it did stun him a little bit.
He's got to be careful here. He's in the mouth.
Well, he's no stranger to being in this position. Strong work from the top here by Hermansson. Going for a submission. Ooh, that looks tight.
Looks like it's getting tight.
Oh, come on, that's gotta be it.
This fight is over.
Whoa, submission defense, he gets out.
I mean, the calmness in that moment. It looked like the fight was over. He was able to clear his head, put the guy into the mount. Not a great position, but much better than getting his arm snapped in half from an armbar.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it's...
Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Hermansson. And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Effective use of the jab there by Adesanya. Oh, beautiful head movement, slips there.
Oh my goodness!
his nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. Crippling uppercut for him there.
More strikes to the head.
Big shot on the feet. Oh, how good is that? The diving punch lands flush to the head. I mean, you gotta be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
And here once more with the official decision is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 47 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya.
All right, so the clean knockout for Israel Adesanya tonight. The last style bender, not forcing the issue as usual, but it is a pretty thing when he puts somebody away.
Well, if you press Israel Adesanya, he will